1. In a heartbreaking and terrifying video, an angry elephant is seen rampaging through a busy area, flipping auto rickshaws one after another. First, it overturns a rickshaw carrying frightened tourists who scramble out and run for their lives. Then, it targets another rickshaw with a terrified family inside, sending it crashing to the ground as they flee in sheer panic. The most gut-wrenching moment comes when the elephant flips a rickshaw with a man and his baby inside, forcing the desperate father to grab his child and run, narrowly escaping the chaos. What makes the situation even more tragic is the impact on the rickshaw drivers. These hard-working people already earn very little, struggling to make ends meet each day. Now, with their vehicles destroyed, their livelihoods are in jeopardy, and the financial burden from these accidents will only add to their troubles. The fear and devastation in the air are overwhelming, as both lives and futures hang in the balance. 2. In this deeply unsettling video, an elephant, seemingly lost or enraged, is seen approaching an auto rickshaw in a street. The small auto, no match for the sheer size and power of the elephant, is at the mercy of the wild animal's strength. As the elephant gets closer, the driver, frozen in fear, can only watch as the giant creature wraps its trunk around the side of the auto, trying to flip it over. The auto rocks dangerously from side to side, its metal creaking under the immense pressure, and it feels as though it could tip over at any moment. Inside, the passengers hold their breath, with terror, knowing that they're helpless against the enormous force of the elephant. The situation grows more terrifying as the elephant keeps trying, pulling and pushing the vehicle with its powerful trunk. But after a few tense moments, the elephant, either tired or frustrated, releases its grip, failing to flip the auto. The relief is brief, though, as the auto, now dented and damaged, stands as a painful reminder of how close they came to tragedy. 3. In this terrifying scene, two auto rickshaws are caught in the path of an enormous, angry elephant. The tension is palpable as the first auto, filled with terrified passengers, tries to drive away from the elephant's looming presence. The driver, his hands shaking, presses down on the gas, swerving to escape the danger as fast as possible. But as the small three-wheeler speeds away, the uneven road causes the auto to lose balance and fall over with a loud crash. Panic erupts as the passengers inside scramble to jump out, their hearts racing, knowing the elephant is still close. They rush to their feet and flee, barely escaping what could have been a devastating moment. But the danger isn't over yet. The elephant, enraged and confused, turns its attention to the second auto rickshaw. With a terrifying display of strength, it tries to flip the vehicle over, rocking it violently back and forth with its trunk. The passengers inside hold on for dear life, their faces pale with fear as the small vehicle creaks under the pressure. Miraculously, the elephant doesn't succeed in flipping the auto, and the people inside seize the moment, bursting out of the vehicle and running as fast as they can, desperate to get away from the raging beast. As the scene quiets down, the elephant walks away, its massive form still towering over the street. The once chaotic moment turns eerily calm, with the elephant casually wandering through the area as if nothing had happened. Meanwhile, the passengers, shaken but alive, disappear from view, knowing how close they came to disaster. 4. In this chilling video, an enormous elephant initially stands calmly by the roadside near the edge of a forest as cars and bikes pass by without incident. The scene feels almost serene as the giant creature appears to be peacefully minding its own business. However, the mood shifts dramatically when a small three-wheeler rumbles past the elephant. Something about the vehicle seems to trigger the elephant's rage, and in an instant, the peaceful moment turns into a terrifying ordeal. With a thunderous roar, the elephant lunges at the rickshaw, its massive trunk crashing against the side and trying to flip it over. Inside, the old man driving the rickshaw is thrown into a frantic struggle. He quickly realizes the danger and leaps out of the vehicle, desperately trying to save it from tipping over. The man's main concern is the passengers inside, and he urgently pulls out a small boy who is trapped. As he helps the boy to safety, he races back to assist the two other passengers, his hands trembling as he helps them out of the now damaged rickshaw. The chaos is palpable, with the elephant's roar echoing through the air as it continues its aggressive assault. Against the odds, the old man manages to get everyone out of the rickshaw and away from the rampaging elephant. With the passengers finally safe, they quickly gather themselves and drive away, their hearts pounding with relief. As they make their way to safety. 5. In this quick video, an auto rickshaw is driving along a road next to a forest when an enormous elephant suddenly appears right in front of it. The driver, startled and scared, panics and tries to steer away wildly. But in his rush, he tips the three-wheeler over, causing it to crash onto its side. As the rickshaw lies on the ground, the curious elephant approaches to check out what's happened. The men inside the rickshaw, now trapped and scared, scramble to get out. They climb out of the overturned vehicle, nervously watching the elephant, hoping it will move away and leave them alone. The scene is both tense and dramatic as the men hurry to safety, relieved to escape the dangerous situation. 6. In this unsettling video, everything seems calm as an elephant stands peacefully on the road in the middle of a forest. The elephant appears relaxed, while an auto rickshaw slowly approaches. Inside the rickshaw, a man decides to feed the elephant, hoping to keep things friendly. But instead of taking the food, the elephant suddenly becomes aggressive and charges at the rickshaw. With a powerful shove, the massive animal tips the vehicle over, sending it crashing onto its side. The scene quickly turns chaotic as the man who offered the food scrambles out of the rickshaw just in time to avoid being crushed. Unfortunately, the other passengers inside the three-wheeler are thrown to the ground with the rickshaw, their faces filled with panic and fear. As the elephant's attention shifts to the commotion, the man, now both confused and terrified, desperately looks for a way to help. In a desperate attempt to calm the elephant, he throws more food towards it. The distraction works, and the elephant momentarily loses interest. This gives the passengers a chance to climb out of the overturned rickshaw and carefully lift it back onto its wheels. With the rickshaw back in position, they quickly get inside and drive away, their hearts racing and nerves frayed. The escape from the enraged elephant leaves them shaken, but grateful to have avoided a much worse fate. 7. This video really shows why you should be extra careful when driving on roads through forests where wild animals might appear. Even if you see a big animal like an elephant, it's best not to stop or try to feed them. Stopping your vehicle to give them food might seem like a nice gesture, but it can be dangerous. Animals, especially large ones, can get easily upset or confused, and this can lead to unexpected and scary situations. This just goes to show that animals in the wild can be unpredictable, and their reactions can be quick and powerful. So, if you're driving in these areas, it's crucial to keep moving and not stop for any wild animals. Your safety and the safety of your passengers should always come first. Keeping your vehicle in motion and avoiding interactions with wildlife helps prevent dangerous encounters and keeps everyone safe. 8. In another unsettling video, the scene unfolds with a familiar pattern. An auto rickshaw, once again the target of a dangerous encounter, is seen driving down a road near a forest. This time, the elephant, seemingly provoked by the presence of the small vehicle, suddenly becomes aggressive. As the auto passes by, the elephant charges towards it, causing the terrified passengers to leap out in fear. The tourists, who appear visibly shaken, scramble away from the rickshaw, hoping to find safety. They stand at a distance, anxiously waiting for the elephant to lose interest and return to the forest. However, the situation grows more tense as the elephant doesn't move away. Instead, it seems to be watching them closely, almost as if it's guarding the rickshaw and not allowing anyone near it. The elephant's behavior suggests it might be ready to attack again if anyone tries to get back inside the vehicle. With the tourists trapped and no sign of the elephant leaving, they anxiously wait for help. Fortunately, a passing car comes to their rescue, offering them a lift and ensuring they can safely get away from the menacing elephant. The scene captures the fear and desperation of the moment, highlighting the danger of interacting with wild animals and the importance of staying safe in such unpredictable situations. 9. In this video, an auto rickshaw is once again driving through a forest road when it encounters an elephant. The massive animal suddenly blocks the vehicle, its curiosity piqued by something inside the rickshaw. It seems to think the item, which is actually a pillow, is food. The elephant uses its trunk to grab the pillow and examines it closely. Seeing the elephant's interest, The woman inside the rickshaw panics and quickly jumps out, fleeing to safety. Meanwhile, the other passengers inside are left in a tense situation, trapped with the elephant now focused on the mysterious object. After the elephant realizes that the pillow isn't food and loses interest, it eventually moves away from the rickshaw. With the danger seemingly past, the rickshaw is finally able to drive away from the scene and get back on the road, the passengers relieved to have escaped unharmed. The video highlights the unpredictability of wild animals and the importance of staying calm and keeping your distance in such encounters. That's a wrap for today's video. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the intense and sometimes frightening encounters between humans and elephants? How do you feel about the steps taken to ensure safety around these magnificent but unpredictable creatures? Share your reactions in the comments below. Your feedback is crucial and helps us bring more engaging content to you. If you found this exploration of elephant encounters intriguing, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.